However, it was made mention before this court that this one is from this place, this one is from that place. I do not want to hide anything, but it might be that they know me.
Ngesizathu sokuthi ngisho njalo laba abancane konye mina kwezinye igodi athe sihamba sidlala amabhola senza yonke acabanga ukuthi ngiyamphika kanti angimazi ukukhula kwabo nokuthuba negama.
They are young, they are of a young age, and we would go now and again, as we were growing up, we would go play soccer in small villages in the homelands. It could be that they can say that they know me, and it could be that they would say that maybe I deny knowing them, only to find out that I do not know them.
You've also testified, Mr. Zungu, that your mother's surname is Ntanzi. Is that correct?
Mnumzane uZungu ke usunikeze ngobufakazi bokuthi ke isibongo sama wakho ke uNtanzi kunjalo?
Yebo kunjalo.
Yes, that is correct.
Does that then mean, Mr. Zungu, that you are related to Mafika Ntanzi?
Manje ke mnumzane Zungu lokho kusho ukuthi uyahlobana yini wena no Mafika Ntanzi?
Hlobana hayi kancane hlobana kakhulu ngoba ungwalapha engizalwa khona hayi uNtanzi kwenye indawo.
Yes.
Ungwalapha engizalwa khona.
We related and bloodly so. We are blood relatives. She is not from other Ntanzi clan. He is from where I am from.
Angichaze ukuthi lapha engizalwa khona kwenye bangadideki. Ngiqonda ukuthi mangithi ngizalwa khona umama ungakwantanzi bese mina ngihlobo esikhulu kwantanzi.
May I just shortly explain what I mean when I say that is my relative, my blood relative? What I'm saying is that my mother was born from the Ntanzi family, so we are related. We are blood relatives.
And can you briefly explain then your relationship with Mr. Ntanzi, that is Mafika Ntanzi's father?
Manje yesicela ke ukuthi usichazele ukuthi ubudlelwano bakho ke naye ubaba wakhe lo uMafika Ntanzi. Ngasichazele ngobudlelwano benu baka baba kaNtanzi baka Mafika Ntanzi.
Ngokuzalwa ke yena uzalwa umza wami.
He is born from my cousin.
Umzala uzalwa umalume.
And the cousin whom is born from my uncle.
Endlini phela lapha kwantanzi engizalwa khona.
From the Ntanzi family where I'm born.
Akukho okunye mangi kwantanzi ngifana nokuthi ngisekhaya kithi kwaZulu ngobuhlobo engina.
Meaning that when I'm at the Ntanzis, it would be the same as at home at my own family, in Zungu family.
Yena nje ngokubiza mayisabela kimi noma ngimbiza uthi baba ngoba uzalwa ngumzala.
As and when he refers to me, he would refer to me as father because she's born is my cousin's child.
Iloko
That's all. That's what I'm putting to this court.
And now you are also the father of Constable Zungu, Sizwe Skhumbuzo Zungu, who testified in these matters. Is that correct?
Uphinde futhi ke ube ubaba kaSizwe Skhumbuzo Zungu. Oye wathi wafika lapha ngwenkantolo wazonikezela ngobufakazi kunjalo?
Yebo nguye.
Yes, I am.
And Sizwe Zungu and Mafika Ntanzi, as relatives, how do they refer to each other? Are they cousins? Are they brothers? What are they?
Manje ke mabebonana laba babili uSizwe Skhumbuzo Zungu naye ke uMafika Ntanzi. Mabebonana bona babizana ukuthini umuntu nomza wakhe umuntu nomfowabo.
Noma bengakulindele kodwa uzalwa yimi. Ayenzeka uthi noma uthi umzala kanjalo ngakusho nalokho.
I was not waiting for this question, but I'm going to put it this way that it might be that they would call each other cousins or brother.
Now, you've also further testified that Constable Zungu was not raised by you, but he was raised from the maternal side, that is by his mother's side. Is that correct?
Kube ubufakazi bakho-ke ukuthi-ke uConstable Zungu lo akazange wena awuzange wena umkhulise noma ke siyibeke ngale ndlela ukuthi ukhuliswe ngale komamakhe koma wakhe.
Ukhuliswa nguye ngathi kusekwe kusekhakoni khulele ekhakonini kodwa ke zonke izinto nami engizenza kanye nabo. Uma wakhe noma ngazi ukuthi ngiholile la ngiyathatha imali akhale uthingane konye ifuna ukuthi ufuna ukumthengela into ethile sukela nje sakhule saqala ukufunda konke.
He was raised from his maternal side, however, also played a role in the sense that whenever he needed something, the mother would notify me, and on my paydays, I would also send him money. So I would say that he was brought he was brought up on his maternal side, but I also played a role.
Kanti futhi akazange size sihluphane ngokuthi ngoba ke kuthiwe kufuneka isondlo nje. Cha akazange sihluphane ukuthi hayi konye imali ingane angilethi imali engane cha.
And there was never issues of maintenance with regards to maybe the fact that I did not send money or they needed money and I did not send. There was never an issue pertaining that aspect.
Now, of course, I nearly said Constable Zungu, sorry, Mr. Zungu. Now, Mr. Zungu, despite this familial relationship with Mafika Ntanzi and his family, do you confirm that the evidence that you are giving in this court is independent and is not based on that personal relationship and familiar relationship with the Ntanzi family?
Manje ke Mnumzane Zungu njengoba uze lapha ngwenkundla siyazi ke solivezile iphuzu ukuthi ke uyahlobana ke wena nomangalelo wesibili okuyena ke uMafika Ntanzi. Kodwa ke uyaqinisekisa yini ukuthi ubufakazi bakho obuthula uzokuthula la inkantolo ubufakazi nje obuzimele akusuka ukuthi uzonikezela ubufakazi ngoba mhlambe nihlobana naye uNtanzi lona?
Cha angichaze lapho siswa.
Let me explain this, Ms. Interpreter.
Angizile konye ngomhlobo.
I'm not sure with regards to relations.
Ngize ngegama elimenyezwayo ukuthi mina ufakazi lababuzwa ngami. Sengalokho nje ukuthi ngize kulaba ngizokwazi ukuhlela kulungisa igama lami.
No, I am not here because of any relations. However, I am before this court to come and clear my name as to my name being mentioned in this matter. It stated that they had evidence from me. So I'm only here to clear my name on that part.
Nanokuthi ke kume bekukhulunywa ngegama lami la. Shutu Gininda Brigadier Gininda ethi wabopha laba ngoba eswe ngami.
Furthermore, to the fact that Brigadier Gininda came to this court and informed this court that he arrested the accused persons because of the information that he got from me.
Now, back to the relationship with with Constable Zungu, the village where he grew up from the mother's side. What village is that?
Lapho ke uConstable Zungu ke ekhulele khona. Indawo yakuphi lapho? It was in Kandla.
And do you know if where Mafika Ntanzi grew up?
Mhlambe ke unalo ulwazi lokuthi uMafika lo Ntanzi ukhule laphi yena?
Ukhulele umuntu ngokuzalwa engendawo idolobha uNongoma kodwa ke ikhona indawo yesigodi sakuba khulele kuyo eduzane nami futhi.
His birthplace is in KwaNongoma. However, there is a village, a small village in the homelands wherein he grew up. It's not far from my place.
Ngithatha konye ngenyawo ngisuke ekhaya kithi ngiyakubo. Mangihambe ngijaha 10 minutes. Mangisuka ngente konye ngigibele 3 minutes sengifikile.
It's not that of a distance from my place. As if I was to walk, maybe in a hurry, it would be 10 minutes. But if I would use a different mode of transport, then it would be 3 minutes.
Now, Mr. Zungu, How did you feel when you heard for the first time Constable Zungu testifying in this case, and he was implicating a relative of yours, Mr. Mafika, in the involvement in the Senzo Mewa killing? How did you feel?
Manje ke baba uZungu wena ukuqaleni kwakho ukuzwa mawuqala ngqa ukuzwa lolu daba lokuthi ke indodana yakho ifika lapha ngwenkundla.
As a court pieces, well, we really don't want to interfere with my Leonard Fell's cross-examination, but how this witness felt when evidence was unfolding before this court, we submit with the greatest of respect that it is not relevant. The evidence was there, was presented as to how he felt should not engage the attention of this court.
As the court pleases, my lord, with the greatest of respect, in fact, I'd like to continue with my questions uninterrupted, if we could. Mr. Zungu, Mr. Ntanzi, and the constable are relatives.
Yes.
So he can prefer an opinion if he can. my lord. Did you understand my question?
Mnumzane ke umshushisi uyoba nenkinga ke nombuzo ovela lapha kuBaba Ramsipidi ekutheni ukuthi ke wazizwa kanjani wena mhla uqala ngqa ukuzwa mayelana indodana yakho mayifika lapha ngwenkundla yanikezela ngobufakazi yaveza ukuthi ke noma ke yafaka odabeni lokubulala kwaSenzo kabulalwa kwakaSenzo Meyiwa ukuthi uNtanzi lo umangalelo wesibili uyabandakanyeka kulolu daba. Yawuzwisisa mhlawumbe umbuzo?
Ngiyawuzwisisa.
I do understand your question.
Kodwa ke okunye noma ngeke ngithini ngoba ingane yami phela lo usizwe waye nokukhuluma kimi nje ukuthi kunento enje shuthi nje baboshwa nje wayazi yena bazithi ngobani mina bengazi umuntu.
I would not say much about that. However, I'll just bring it to your attention that Sizwe is my child, but he never told me of this information. They got arrested and he knew about it, but I did not know.
Okay.
Sicela mina ke lokho kwangiphatha kabi vese enhlizweni ngokuthi ngabona ukuthi namhlanje kushuthi sokuphela kona ubuhlobo basekhaya kumama mase kuthiwa mina ingane yami ikanje.
I was very hurt, very much so, when I heard of the news that is this how the family breaks or the breaking of the relations between my family and the Ntanzi family if something like this comes up.
Now, regarding the allegations that were made by Constable Zungu in this court, and I'll give you by way of background that he says on the 26th of October 2014, and at Basotho Hostel for Sloras, he was called by Gwabeni to come for a visit, that there's going to be a gathering of homeboys, meaning homeboys from different villages in KwaZulu-Natal that Gwabeni knows. And he requested Constable Zungu to come through, but also to collect on the way Makosonke Zungu, which indeed he says he did, Constable Zungu, and they went to Fostoras.
Kuya kwaba ubufakazi bakhe ke uConstable Zungu ke wachaza ukuthi mhla ka-26 ku-October unyaka wa-2014 ke lapha eBasotho Hostel wafonelwa noma ke wathola ke ucingo olubuya kuye ke uGwabeni wasemtshela ke ukuthi ungeza ke uzovakasha ngoba ke kuzoba nenhlangano lana noma ke kuzohlanganyela insizwa zonke ke ezibuya le emakhaya ke noma ke kuba ngaba indawo ehlukahlukene kodwa ke bazohlanganyela khona lapha eBasotho Hostel eFosloras. Uthi waphinde futhi wamcela nokuthi ke endleleni yakhe ezayo makandlule ke athatha ke yena uMakhosonke Zungu lo aqonde khona lapha eBasotho Hostel.
Do you understand that background, Mr. Zungu?
Uyawuzwisisa lo mlando baba?
ngiyawuzwisisa.
I do understand.
Before the witness understands, Mr. Ramsepele said he prefers not to be interrupted. Well, we cannot let him to carry on if, my lord, we feel that that is not the correct court procedure. This witness on his own evidence says, I carry no knowledge of the incident regarding the death of Mr. Maiwa. Now is being, a proposition is being put forward regarding the evidence that was led. Well, firstly, as we say, that it's at odds with what the witness has said, that he has no knowledge about the incident. But secondly, he's now being asked to give an opinion, my lord. We submit that the evidence that is before court is for the court to decide. No witness can be asked to usurp the function of the court.
I take that, my lord, and I'll skip that question. Now, Constable Zungu, sorry, Mr. Zungu, with respect to the allegations that you know in this court were made by Constable Zungu about all the 5 accused persons that are before court, did you have any role or knowledge about those allegations made by Constable Zungu?
Manje kule nkulumo kuyelethwa noma kubufakazi bebalethwa la Constable Zungu lapha kwenkundla ebandakanya ke abamangalelwa laba bayi5 noma babahlabo bahlanu. Ukhona yini wena ulwazi onalo mayelana nalokho okusho?
Once again, the witness says he carries no knowledge about the incident. Why is he persistently asked whether he knew about the allegations that were made by Constable Zungu? With the greatest respect to Mr. Ramsepele, we don't really wish to interrupt, but we submit that this line of questioning cannot be allowed.
My lord, I'm specifically asking what role this witness played, not what Constable Zungu.
Which witness?
Mr. Zungu, my lord.
He says he knows nothing about the death of Mr. Senzo Maiwa. That's his evidence. He has no knowledge whatsoever.
As to what he knows or doesn't know. Then I'll come back to this because that's not an issue that I'm gonna lightly leave and it comes back to me. So, Mr. Moses. Now, let's start with how your name came to be mentioned in this court.
Manje ke masiqale ke ukuthi ifike kanjani ke indaba yokuthi ke igama lakho libeli ukuthi ke ukhulunywa ngalo kuleli cala.
Brigadier Gininda testified that he met with Constable Zungu in early 2019. And at the end of the meeting, whatever they discussed with Constable Zungu, it was suggested that Constable Zungu must bring you over to Brigadier Gininda so that Brigadier Gininda can interview you and then a statement obtained from you.
Ubufakazi bake Brigadier Gininda lapha kwenkundla kube utheke wahlangana no Constable Zungu ngonyaka waka 2019 okuyilapho khona babakhulumisana noma ke engxoxweni yabo kwavela ke ukuthi uBrigadier Gininda ufaka isicelo sokuthi ke kumele ke ukuthi uConstable Zungu eze nawe kuye bese ke ezothanda ke ukuthi akhulume nawe noma kubuze ke imibuzo maqede ke bese ubhalisa nestatement.
Do you understand that, Mr. Zungu?
Ngiyawuzipela lo mbuzo.
Yes, I hear this question. Yes.
Kodwa bengisagcine ngithi ngizofika kuyo le ndawo. Isikhathi ngigcina la ngifaka ukuthi mina ngibizwe la ecourt. Igama lami limenyezwa la ecourt.
I was coming to this point to come and explain as to my name being mentioned here in court. I was coming to this point.
Manje ke ngagcina ngikhulume half kancane nje kwase kuyavala.
Then I had said a partial statement of what I wanted to say, and then the court was adjourned.
Mr. Zungu,
Yes,
let
sir.
me put this proposition, finalize it so that when you respond and you put the balance of what you want to say about this aspect, then you've got a global proposition of what Constable Zungu said, how you came to be mentioned in this matter.
Mnumzane Zungu asenze kanjena-ke mangiqedele umbuzo wami ukuthi ngiwakheleke isithombe esiphelele ukuthi uma sowuphendula njengoba uchazile ukuthi-ke ungathanda futhi ukuthi ucedelele-ke inkulumo yakho ukuthi-ke uConstable Zungu wathini noma-ke uBrigadier Gininda wathini kuConstable Zungu kube yindaba ephele kube udaba oluphelele bese ukuthi uma usowuphendula wazi ukuthi uphendula-ke umbuzweni owaziyo noma-ke onesithombe sawo ukuthi uma uphelele uthini ukwazi ukuchaza kahle. Noted.
Okay. And then Brigadier Gininda further testified that there was a problem in getting hold of Constable Zungu between the first period that they met in the early season of 2019 until he followed up and he was able to get hold of Constable Zungu on the 12th, but they met on the 13th of November 2019.
Ukuthi-ke udaba maluqhubeka luqale lapha-ke uBrigadier Gininda bathi wathi ufuna wahlangana-ke noConstable Zungu mhla ka-2019 bakhuluma-ke ukuthi kufanele ukuthi wena uyalethwa ukuthi-ke uzokhulumisana naye noma-ke ezokubuza-ke imibuzo bese-ke ubhalisa i-statement mayiqhubeka le nkulumo-ke ukuthi-ke uBrigadier Gininda uye wabathola-ke ukuba nobunzima ukuthi-ke awuthole uConstable Zungu unyaka mawucala ngo-2019 kodwa-ke wenza-ke wahlela wafika ekugcineni lapho ukuthi-ke wagcina emtholile wakhuluma naye mhla ka-12 kodwa-ke bahlangana mhla ka-13 kuNovemba.
Now, when they met on the 13th of November 2019 at Kempton Park, Brigadier Gininda and Constable Zungu in the company of General Perumal, then Brigadier Gininda, Constable Zungu then informed Brigadier Gininda that you, Mr. Absalom Zungu, is available and ready to meet with Brigadier Gininda.
Manje-ke, can I get the name of the general? It's
General Leshabane. Sorry, General Tony Perumal.
Tony Perumal. Manje-ke inkulumo le iyaqhubekela phambili-ke lapho uBrigadier Gininda echaze khona ukuthi-ke basebe bayohlangana-ke naye-ke uConstable Zungu lo. Bahlanganela kuphi endaweni yase-Kempton Park. Lapho-ke wahlangana naye Brigadier Gininda wayehamba noGeneral Tony Perumal. Ne? Mase bahlangene lapho-ke uConstable Zungu wathi kuyena-ke uGininda ukuthi wena uzimisele noma-ke ukhona ukuthi-ke angakwazi ukuthi akhulume nawe.
Let me finalize it, then I'll give you an opportunity to respond.
Siqedelele-ke bese ngizokunikeza ithuba lokuthi bese uyaqhubeka.
And then Brigadier Gininda testified that indeed on the 17th of November 2019, Constable Zungu brought you to Pretoria Police Headquarters, where Brigadier Gininda then had an interview with you, and at the end of that interview, a statement was procured from you.
Manje-ke usimhla ka-17 kuNovember waseke uyakuletha-ke uConstable Zungu emahhovisini amakhulu wala ePitoli okuwukuthi-ke lapho uye waba nengxoxo noma-ke inkulumisano nawe ekutheni makuceda kule nkulumo ngoba ukuthi-ke kuthathwa-ke istatement kuwena.
Now that is the gist of how your name came to be mentioned in this court. Now that's your opportunity to respond, Mr. Zungu.
Manje-ke lena incazelo yami ukuthi-ke igama lakho lifike kanjani la enkantolo ungakwazi-ke manje ukuthi ungaphendula babuZungu.
Igama lami zothi lifike ngobani uBrigadier Gininda athi wezwa ngami.
How my name got in this matter, or how my name was brought up in this matter, it is because Brigadier Gininda said that he heard this from me.
What did he hear from you?
Uthi uzweni kuwe.
Uzweni.
Yebo. Ngisho uthi wena-ke igama lakho ukuthi lifike lize lifike la enkantolo ukuthi-ke uBrigadier Gininda wathi uzwe ngawe. Manje uthi umbuzo kammeli-ke uzweni kuwena.
Cha, akuchaze uqondo bengisho. uGininda mayethi ngilethwe Constable Zungu la. Bengikhulumela ngaphambili ukuthi cha mina ngiyazi ngikhulume ethi ngafika kanjani lapha athi ngangiya khona kulo police station yakhe angisabuya.
I firstly start by saying that with what Brigadier Gininda has said, saying that I was brought. However, I think I've explained that part of me explaining as to how I got there to that police station that he said he was taking me to.
Ilokho ngichazile ngokuthi mina nginenkinga yokuthi azange ngifike lapho nalo ndawo kangiyazi. Mina ngiyazi ukuthi uGininda ngibekile kuthiwa ngithatha kanjani ekhaya. Uyazi kuthiwa engisapha lapha engisusela ngihlala khona.
And furthermore, I did also explain how I got to that place. I do not even know the place that he's mentioning, but I did indicate how it came about that I was brought here. Gininda knows that he had fetched me and taken me to wherever he wanted to take me.
Ilokho ke manje ngithi ngangifike kuye ngizokwenza statement mina uGininda.
It cannot be said that Gininda said that I came to him to make a statement.
Engifuna ukukubuza ke ukuthi wayengilethe la ngilethwe uthi ngalethwa le uSizwe Zungu. Mangilethwe uSizwe Zungu la yena uthi wayekuthatha phi yena lokho ukuthi mina ngazi loludaba.
If it's so that he says that I was brought by Sizwe Zungu here, and how did he know, or where did he get the information that I know about this matter, or I have knowledge of this matter?
Mr. Zungu, let's put it this way. You have, in this court, denied that you were brought by Constable Zungu to Brigadier Gininda for the purposes of a statement being obtained from you. Are you still adamant that that is your evidence? You were never brought by Constable Zungu to Pretoria to Brigadier Gininda for the purposes of obtaining a statement?
Mnumzane Zungu, bekubufakazi bakho ke ukuthi wena uyayiphika futhi ke uyanqaba ukuthi ke wena walethwa ke uConstable Zungu la ekuletha kuBrigadier Gininda ukuthi ke na uzobhalisa ke istatement. Usamile yini babule unkulumo yakho ukuthi ke wena awuzange ulethwe la uConstable Zungu ukuthi ke uze kuBrigadier Gininda noma ke uzohlanganela noBrigadier Gininda ekutheni ukuthi uzothatha ke istatement kunjani?
Angilethwanga mona nguye. Ngilethwanga wayenaye uGininda lapho esisuka khona ngilethwanga nguye.
No, I was not brought by him. Gininda was present when I was being fetched. I was not brought by him.
And also, Brigadier Gininda, and Mr. Mnisi has dealt with this aspect with you, so I'm not going to go into the contents thereof. But Brigadier Gininda says, on the 17th of November 2019, he obtained a written statement that was signed and sworn to by yourself.
Manje
Mr. Ramsipili, where are we going to? This witness says he never signed a statement before Gininda. That's his evidence. He knows nothing about the machinations, the plotting, if there was plotting,
Yes.
which resulted in the death of Mr. Senzo Maiwa. Nothing. He knows nothing about that.
Yes, but my lord, I'm giving him the background because remember.
No, Mr. Mnisi has dealt with it. How is it going to help us? He says even that signature which you want to say Gininda signed as a commissioner of oaths, he says he was not there, it's not his signature. Jesus.
Okay.
Knows nothing.
If the court can then bear with me for 2 seconds, my lord. Now let's talk about the aspect that also Mr. Mnisi touched with you. The Mbekiseni Ntanzi that has been referred to in this court, did he stay with you in Emelo in 2018, 19, 20, around that period?
Manje kumbhekiseni Ntanzi lo ekukhulunywa ngaye lapha phambi kule nkundla yokwaba khona yini isikhathi ngeminyaka ka 2018 2019 kuleyo minyaka nje ekuwukuthi uke wahlala nawe ke endaweni yase Emelo.
Yebo bengihlala naye umbhekiseni kodwa sihlala ngeendawo kuhlukana ngoba umuntu wayefuna umsebenzi ngangihlala naye.
Can I just clarify something with the witness? Uma uthi benihlala naye kodwa ke eindaweni ezihlukene bese uphinde futhi ke uthi uhlala naye. Angazi ukuthi mhlambe benihlala endawonye noma ke endaweni ezihlukene kodwa benihlala endaweni eyodwa eEmelo. Ngifuna ukuvisisa lapho.
Ya behlala endaweni khona Emelo sihlala ngahlukana
Niyahlala lapha
kwenda.
hlala. Yes, I stayed with him in Emelo, in Emelo, but in different places because he was seeking employment.
And I'm not going to take you through again with what Mr. Mnisi has taken you through about the so-called involvement of Mbekiseni in linking accused number 1 and 2 to the involvement in the Senzo Meyiwa case.
Angeke ke singenelele kakhulu kulolu daba ngoba ke umnumzane Mnisi seke walethinta ke mayelana nokuthi ke umangalelo wesibili ke uyafaka umangalelo wokuqala nomangalelo wesibili kuleli cala lokubulawa kwaSenzo Meyiwa.
The bottom line question that I want to ask you is that, is it still your evidence in this court that you've never heard any information from Mbekiseni Ntanzi saying that Mafika Ntanzi and Musi Sibia are involved in the killing of Senzo Meyiwa? Is that your evidence?
Usamile enkulumeni yakho baba usethe ubufakazi bakho yini ukuthi ke awuzange kube khona isikhathi lapho ke umbhekiseni Ntanzi ekutshela khona noma ekwazisa ke noma ekwazisa ngalolu daba lokuthi ke Mafika Ntanzi and
Mafika Ntanzi and Musi Sibia.
no Moses Sibiya bayabandakanyeka ke ecaleni lelo kubulawa kwaSenzo Meyiwa.
Cha akaze ngifike lapha nombhekiseni mina.
No, we never got to that, myself and Mbekiseni.
Engizokuchaza ngombhekiseni ngoba ezephatheka nje la lenkulumo. Ngichazile ukuthi umbhekiseni uhlala lapha akasebenzi.
What I will state about Mbekiseni is that he's involved or his name is being mentioned in this matter. I said that he was staying there because he was unemployed.
Lokhu uthazangenele kule nkulumo le. Ungeniswe ukuthi mina uConstable Sizwe Zungu ufone ngisemsebenzini wafona ukuthi ulapha kimi ebengazange ngifonele.
Yeah,
And
no,
what had brought now his name to this matter, it's because it happened that Constable Sizwe Zungu had contacted me and I was at work during that time and he said that he was at my place. And then I said to him that we came there without having contacted me.
yes, we've got that part, Mr. Zungu. We are not going to burden the record with that. You've already explained that precisely. I was just asking this nuanced one question that, is it still your evidence that you've never received any information from Mbekiseni Ntanzi linking Musi Sibia and Mafika Ntanzi in the involvement of Senzo Meyiwa case?
Kulolo
That was my
daba baba
question.
usuchaze kwazwakala noma kwacaca angisho ukuthi ke wakufonela ungekho semsebenzini kanjalo kanjalo ucacile lokho ke manje ke umbuzo wona usamile uthi wena ke awuzange wena ube nayo inkulumo naye ke uMbekiseni Ntanzi lona mayelana nokuthi ke mangalelwa uqala kuMusi Sibiya noma Mafika Ntanzi bayabandakanyeka ekubulaweni kwaSenzo Meyiwa kuleli cala esikhuluma ngalo.
Cha akaze ngibe nankulumo mina naye.
I never had a discussion with him.
Enjengaleyo.
And that would be of that sort rather.
Ya mina ngichaza umbhekiseni ukuthi wahamba wafonelwa yimi ngathi akahambe ayolanda uConstable Zungu edrobheni.
I'm the one that had contacted Mbekiseni Ntanzi and requested him to go and fetch Constable Zungu from town
ungena kanjalo ukuthi sehamba olanda lo ngathi ngichazile ngathi akaboleka imali athola imali ayidrobheni angilandele lo wamlanda lokho sekwenza ukuthi azangene.
That's how he got involved in this matter or in this whole thing. Because what I had said to him that he must lend money and go and fetch a Constable Zungu from town. That is how now he ends up being involved in this.
Yeah. Wamlanda-ke so ebusuku emlanda edrobheni wamfaka ngokuthi isikhiye sami ngokuthi bengasebenzi ngitame mangena ngo2 ngithi boya lapha endlini isikhiye yasanathi la ngisifihla khona ufike ungene ufike ubheka ukudla ngoba usukubuye ukuyofuna umsebenzi yilokho ke kwangenza wasebuya nayeke lo sizwe wazomfaka lapha endlini ngobuzo igama lakhe ngiselingena kanjalo ke igama lakhe.
What would happen was this. He then went late or in the evening to go and fetch him from town. They came back and knowing where I keep the keys, because normally when I go to the 2 o'clock shift, I would tell him that you know where the key is kept, and should you need anything, you can go and make food because you'd be hungry from seeking employment. And then that is how now Mbekiseni Ntanzi gets into this whole thing.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Zungu. Now, Mr. Zungu, you've testified also that when this matter now, Constable Zungu started coming to you in 2018, 2019, he arrived at your place, and the following day, then, whilst you were with him in your room or your residence, he then asked you and showed you a photo and asked you to identify it, and you've testified that that photo was of accused number 1, Moses Sibia. Do you still recall that evidence?
Uyakhumbula ke ebufakazini bakho mnumzane Zungu ke usishilo noma uchazile ukuthi ke kuyo leminyaka ka2018 2019 lapho kuukuthi ke uConstable Zungu wayeqala eloko evakasha lapho kuwena noma ke ejwayele ukuthi uyafika ke uyakhumbula ukuthi ngelanga lewafika ke lapho ke kwaba khona isikhathi lapho afika khona wase ke nisegumbini lapho wakubonisa ke isithombe okuyisithombe leso okuyisithombe sakaMmangalelwa wokuqala. Uyakhumbula le nkulumo yakho?
Ngiyayikhumbula.
I remember.
Now, when he asked you, Father, who's this that is depicted on this photo, did it give you an impression that Constable Zungu did not know the person that was depicted on that picture?
Manje ke maye kubonisa lesi sithombe wena ke okufikela wena emcabangweni wakho noma ke ngokuya ngawe baba. Ngocabanga ukuthi uConstable Zungu ukubonisa lesi sithombe ngoba yena engamazi yini lo muntu osesithombeni noma
ngesikhathi embonisa ukuthi wayengamazi yena. Ekuqaleni ekukhuleni wafane ngiyazi ukuthi wayengamazi ukhula ngoba akakhulelanga la. Kodwa ngokudibana emsebenzini angazi isithombe ukuthi lesi sikanjani ngenzeka ukuthi babebonana la edolobheni ngogoli kanjalo baze bakwazi ukubonana ke beze athole lesithombe. Yikho nje ngithe mina hayi ukuthi wayesisho ngoba engazi engikhombisa isithombe ngoba engamazi.
I cannot say that he was showing me this picture because he did not know the person depicted on the picture. However, I assumed that maybe in his growing up days he did not know him. But I'm thinking now, assuming that maybe they have met in Gauteng, maybe where they work, and then that's how he got to get to his picture here in Gauteng. But he did not seem to me as a person who was showing me the picture because he did not know the person on the picture.
Now, the question that I want to ask you about that is this. When he showed you that picture and you say to him, this is Moses Sibia, did Constable Zungu then tell you this, that I know this person for the following reasons. I met him on the 26th of October at Basotho Hostel on the date of the incident of the killing of Senzo Meiwa. Did he tell you that?
Mr. Ramusipid, I did not get the first part of the question. Did the witness said that the person on the
Did Constable Zungu say to the father, yes, Father, this person I know as Moses Sibia because I saw him on the 26th of October at Basotho Hostel at a party hosted by Gwabeni. Did he say that?
Manje ke baba mayikubonisa lesi sithombe ke uthe umake uConstable Zungu wathi ke baba lo muntu lo ngiyamazi Gama lakhe uMoses Sibiya-ke kanti nganginaye mhla ka-26 ku-October unyaka ka-2014 noGwabeni le eBasuthu Hostel. Washo kanjalo kuwena?
Cha,
No.
akashongo noma ungehlela khona akashongo kanjalo. Kwathi nje wangibuza isithombe ukuthi ngiyamazi lo muntu engivezele efonini.
No, he did
Athi
not.
ngiyamazi.
No, he did not say that. He just showed me the photo, and then I told, and then he asked me as to whether I know the person. Then he showed me the person from from his phone.
Ngase ngimnika iyalo ke mina engamnika ngazo iyalo zokuthi lo muntu esefonini yakho wamshutha kanjani wenza kanjani umshuthu wacela uthi yena cha ngamtshontsha.
I gave him an advice upon inquiring from him as to whether how did he get to take this picture? Did you ask for permission to take this picture? Then his response was that no, this is a stolen picture.
And did he tell you why he was asking you and showing that picture of Moses Sibiya specifically?
Wakuchazela yini ukuthi ke kwakungani ekubonisa lesi sithombe okuyisona lesi saka Moses Sibiya? Wakuchazela incazelo yakhe wakhe nokunikezela ngaleyo ncazelo?
Cha akangichazelanga
No, he did not explain.
ukuthi ngabona ukuthi shuthi insizwa ziyahlangana ehostel amamshutha ngalelo langa. Amshutha.
I just assumed that these young ones or these boys met up at a hostel. Then that's how he got to take his picture.
Now, you've also testified, Mr. Zungu, and I'm just going through clarification questions because these aspects were touched by my little colleague, Mr. Mnisi. You testified that on one of the occasions where Constable Zungu visited you, he asked you whether you could testify for them. Recall that evidence?
Uyakhumbula ke ebufakazini bakho ke noma le mibuzo engizoyibuza nje imibuzo uMnumzane Mnisi esekubuze yona kodwa ke ngifuna ke ukuyicacisa manje kuye kwaba khona ngisho uthile ukuthi ke kuye kwaba khona isikhathi lapho khona ke uConstable Zungu ebuza ke ukuthi ungakwazi yini ukuthi ubafakazele. Uyakhumbula le nkulumo?
Ngiyakhumbula.
I remember that.
Now, and I'm going to that now, you said also he requested you to change the name, your surname, when you are testifying for them, change the surname from your surname Zungu to Kumalo, is that correct?
Uye waveza nephuzu ukuthi ke makathi kuwe noma ke makacela ukuthi ucela ukuthi uzobafakazela uzofanele ukuthi ushintshe isibongo sakho lesi sakaZungu ubusuke uziphendulela kwesaka Khumalo kunjalo?
Kunjalo.
That is correct.
And regarding this impersonation of Kumalo or you using the surname of Kumalo, give us the background as to how that came about, what that entailed, if there were benefits at all. What were the benefits of using this Kumalo surname?
Manje ke sichazele noma ke silandise ukuthi ke lolu daba lokushintshwa ke kwesibongo kwaqala kanjani noma ke wayibeka wathini wathi mhlambe kukhona yini inzuzo ozoyithola uma ngabe ke ushintsha isibongo sakho sakaZungu uba okaKhumalo. Ngingasichazela nje kabanzi ukuthi ke yathini leyo nkulumo makukhulunywa ngayo manikhuluma ngayo.
Wayechaza ngalokho mina kakhulukazi wayechaza ukuthi nje bacela bazoba necala khona bazobabopha.
He did, he explained it in that form, saying to me that he's making a request that I need to come and testify for them because they were going to make an arrest.
Wantshena nje mina ukuthi basebenza noKininda uzothi yena uzomnika ipromotion akusho nje.
What he made mention of is that he was working together with Brigadier Kininda, and then he was out to get a promotion.
Ngazama ke mina ngalo promotion ukuthi ngimyale ngakuthi indaba ongayithola ipromotion la usebenza khona.
Yes.
I then advised him and further asked him as to, with regards to this promotion issue, I said to him, why is it that you don't get a promotion from where you are employed?
I get that, Mr. Zungu, but the question is this. Did Constable Zungu tell you why the surname Kumalo was important or relevant in the context of you testifying for them?
Manje njengoba ke faka isicelo kuwe ukuthi ke Cela ukuthi-ke uzosifakazela lana. Uye wakutshela yini ukuthi yini ebaluleke kangaka ekutheni kufanele ukuthi uma ngabe uzobafakazela kumele ukuthi ushintshe lesi sibongo ubize ngesibongo sakaKhumalo. Uye wakucacisa
Hhayi,
yini?
akangicaciselanga mina ngoba into wayifihla leyo nto leyo, azange angicacisele ukuthi yini isukaphi leyo nto leyo.
No, he did not explain to me because he was hiding this thing. And he did not tell me as to where is this all coming from, where is all of this coming from.
Mina ngatshena yena nje ukuthi into enjengalezo angeke ngizenze.
Then I told him that I would not do things like that.
Okay. Now, you just mentioned that one of the benefits that Constable Zungu said he will receive for his working in this case or whatever information he was going to furnish to the investigative team was that he was going to be promoted. Is that correct?
Akutshela kona kuphela uConstable Zungu mayelana nalolu daba ke lokuthi ke abe phakathi noma ke abandakanyeke kule thimba labaseshi. Ngokuthi ke uma ngabe ke sekuphelile konke uzothola ke isikhundla esithe caca noma ke ipromotion.
Cha, akangitshenanga konke ukuthi kwenzekani. Mina wayexoxa nje kimi.
No, he did not tell me everything in detail as to what was it that was going on. He was just stating to me or having a conversation with me.
Ngingazi futhi nalelo cala ukuthi abakuseshayo kuyini oba mina okuningi nje njengabo laba beboshiwe. Ngisho njengalo hlobo azange ngichazele lutho. Ngangazi lutho futhi.
And furthermore, I did not even know as to which matter were they investigating. And even with regards to this matter where accused number 2 is arrested, he never told me anything about it. I did not know anything.
Okay. Let me clarify. So, let's not say it's this case, but whatever case he was working on with Brigadier Gininda, he said he was going to get promotion, correct?
I still keep a good double icala esibhekene nalo noma ke size ngalo namhlanje phambi kwenkantolo. Yena uye wakwazisa yini ukuthi yiliphi icala lelo ebasebenza nayo uBrigadier Gininda kulona elizokwenza ukuthi ke athole ke ipromotion. Uye wachaza lokho.
Wayengibuza nje ukuthi basebenza icala lika May.
No, what he made mention of is that they were investigating May's matter.
Abuze kimi ukuthi baba ngifuna umuntu abantu ababulala uMay.
And then he further said to me that, Father, I'm looking for the people who had killed Mayiwa.
Ilokho akakhuluma nje ekusho.
It's all-
Engasho umuntu engavezi futhi umuntu ukuthi necala lingelani leli.
That's all he mentioned, and he was not even saying what was this matter, what was the matter all about.
And besides the promotion, did Constable Zungu mention any other benefits or inducements that he was going to get?
Manje ke ngaphandle kwale promotion kukhona yini uConstable Zungu akusho kuwena ukuthi ke mhlambe inzuzo izinto azoyithola ngaphandle kwalesi sikhundla sepromotion?
Hayi, akayishongo ngqo. Yena wayethi mayikhuluma umboni khona into afuna ukuyiveza ke mangayivezi wona.
He was not direct, he did not get straight to the point, but upon his conversations, one would tell that there is something that he wants to state, but he did not.
And your testimony, Mr. Zungu, is that when you were requested to impersonate Khumalo or to use the surname Khumalo, your response to Constable Zungu was that you were not going to stand this thing of Constable Zungu and Brigadier Gininda. Do you recall that?
Uyakhumbula ke inkulumo yakho kwaba ukuthi ke emekucela yena ke ukuthi ke ushintshe ke isibongo ubize ngoKhumalo. Wathi wena ke angeke uzuyimele leyo nto yakhe noGininda. Uyayikhumbula leyo nkulumo?
Ngiyakhumbula.
I remember that.
Can you briefly explain what you meant when you said, I'm not going to stand for this thing of yours and Brigadier Gininda? What did you mean by that?
Ungachaza ke baba ukuthi wawusho ukuthini wena uma ngabe uthi angeke ngize ngiyimele mina into yakho noGininda usho kuye Constable Zungu. Wawuchaza ukuthini ngalawo mazwi?
Hayi ngangisho nje ukuthi ngiyibona ukuthi le nto abeza nayo kimi ingozi ayilungile ukuthi bangayibeka. Bengayibeka idirect ukuthi yini ngempela kwenzeke kanje yini into esifunayo ngoba yena wayethi kimi bafuna abantu ababulala uMay.
What I said was that it's because what I meant by that I was not going to stand with what him and Gininda wanted me to do. It was because I saw that this thing was dangerous and wrong, because they were not even giving me details as to what it is that is happening. And the only thing that they would state is that they were looking for the people that had killed Senzo Meyiwa.
Okay. Now, you testified, Mr. Zungu, that at some time, Constable Zungu then called you whilst you were still at work and still asked you whether you would be able to assist regarding the use of the surname Kumalo. You recall that?
Kwaba nesikhathi ke futhi lapho ukuthi uConstable Zungu yakufonela wafica ukuthi ke wena usemsebenzini ekubuza ngalolo nalo daba lokuthi usozokwazi yini noma usaphumelela yini ukuthi ke ubasize malana nokuthi ke ushintshe isibongo.
Washo
Yes.
ngisemsebenzini nalapho nje ngibhizi ngizenzela owamsini.
Yes, he did say that, and I was at work, busy with my work.
And your testimony is that you then responded to say, okay.
Uthi ke impendulo yakho kwaba ukuthi ke uthi wena kuye okay.
Sengifune ngichazile ke kuqala ukuthi ukuze ngisho njalo lo mfana usengihluphile kaningi engifuna lento.
I did explain firstly that the reason or my reason for saying that it's because this boy had been bothering me with regards to this aspect.
And your testimony on that, Mr. Zungu, is that when you said, okay, you did not mean that you are agreeing with him, but you wanted to hear what Constable Zungu's intentions are and whether or not Brigadier Gininda was also part of this scheme of you using the surname Kumalo or impersonating Kumalo.
Manje ke wena ekunikezeni ngale mpendulo yakho uma uthi ke wena uthi ke kuyena okay. Kwakuwukuthi wena ufuna ukuzwa ukuthi kahle kahle ke uzophelela phi mayelana nalo daba lokuthi ke wena ushintshe isibongo sakho ube uKhumalo. Kanti ke futhi nokuthi nokugininda lo uyabandakanyeka kuyo yona lenkulumo yabo yokuthi ke bafuna ukuthi ushintshe isibongo.
Ngichaze kanje indaba yalesi sibongo.
Let me put it this way with regards to the surname issue.
Ukuze lo mfana lo mntanami ngalile engibuza isibongo ethi angishintshe isibongo. Mina mangalile uthi angishintshe isibongo. Wangitshela ukuthi into akade beyisebe abayikhulume noGininda ukuthi mangishintshe isibongo.
And he made, after making this request to me, I told him that I would not, and then he then told me that it was his plan, or they had planned this together with Brigadier Gininda.
Sengisuka ke mina ngithi ngelanga ibhizi ngomsebenzi. Ngithi ake ngibone lento afuna ukuyenza lo mfana mayithi angishintshe isibongo lengane yami.
And then I was busy at work, busy with my work. Then I said to myself, I want to see what is this, what is my boy intending with him saying that I should change my surname.
Ngoba njalo mayikhuluma into ke imuthi benoGininda.
Because at all material times when he made mention of something or when he spoke about something, he would also refer to Gininda, himself and Gininda, himself and Gininda.
Ngase ngifuna ukubona ukuthi noGininda ngabe lento bayikhuluma nti angizoshintsha isibongo.
And I wanted to then see as to whether they indeed had this discussion together with Gininda of this surname changing.
Wase uGininda yafona ke ekhuluma nami engibiza ngomthungu.
And then Gininda then phoned.
Engibiza ngomsilikazi.
Gininda then called.
Umsilikazi kaMashobana wafona ngathi mina ngishaye wrong number angisiyo uKhumalo mina.
Then Gininda then phoned me and then called or referred to me as Mzilikazi Gamashobani.
Yeah.
I then responded by saying that no, you've got the wrong number.
What?
I'm not Mzilikazi Gamashobani.
Yes, Mr.
I'm
Zulu.
not from the Khumalo family.
Let's then go to this call by Gininda. You've already dealt with it in your interaction with Advocate Mnisi.
Ake ngiqedele lapho ukuthi angichaze.
Let me finish.
Shuthi ngafuna ukwazi mina ukuthi obebala uGininda njalo bala uGininda ngangisho ngabo umfuthi lokho ukuthi okay ngishise ukuthi ubala uGininda.
I intentionally said okay because in all his conversations would mention Gininda repeatedly so.
uGininda ke wasefona ke ekhuluma nami ke ngibiza ngomzilikazi kaMashobana.
It is then And then when Gininda phoned me and then referred to me as Mzilikazi kaMashobane,
Kulapho-ke ngithi mina ngisiwa kwaKhumalo ngingakwaZungu mina.
it is then at that point where I said, I'm not a Kumalo, I'm Zungu.
Wasethi mangithi uZungu wasethi ngiyamazi yena uSizwe lo iphoyisa.
He then asked me as to when I said that I am Zungu, he then asked me as to whether I know a Sizwe who's a police officer.
Ngathi ingane yami leyo.
I then said, that's my child.
Wasethi hayi okay. Ngisafuna ukubona yena.
And then he then said, okay, then I want to see him.
Akaze abuya ngokuzongitshela ukuthi wayeze eyokhuluma mayethi yena uyobona yena engibuza konke lokho. Akaze abuya ngichazele ukuthi cha ngimbonile uSizwe wathi.
He then never got back to me, telling me or giving me a feedback rather to say, yes, I've seen a Sizwe, a Zungu, and the reasons why he wanted to see him. He never got back to me.
Now, when Constable when Brigadier Gininda calls you and he refers you by the clan name Mzilikazi kaMashobane, did that then Mr. Zungu give you the impression that Brigadier Gininda is also part of the scheme that wanted you to impersonate Khumalo?
Manje ke Mnumzane Zungu, uma ke
Well, not that it's really important for purpose, but that's a leading question.
Hello?
Say not that it's important for purpose, but we submit that that's a leading question.
As the court places, Malot, I see it's 1:15. May we take a short adjournment?
Yes.